Okay, Isha, this is your reading. What I'm doing right now first is just opening up a space for your reading. And the first thing that comes to me is this actually isn't going to be a reading, and it usually isn't when the goddesses are involved. Usually what happens when the goddesses come in or when somebody asks for a message from them, that archetypal energy that they represent is coming in for an attunement to you or coming in to support you, kind of like with an angel card or an angel reading. It's letting you know what energies are supporting you at the time. So I'm just going to kind of feel into the space and let them come. Let's see. Okay, I'm just following my intuition. When we do a tarot reading, it's really important to let yourself visualize what's happening. Okay. First of all, you're getting Scathach. I believe that she's a Scandinavian goddess. I'm not so familiar with her, so I'm going to go ahead and look her up. But first I'm going to see if there's another one that wants to come through. Yes. Amaterasu, I believe. Amaterasu. So both of these, Scathach is about boundaries, and I have the book because I really like the information that they have in this book. She's a Scottish warrior goddess. She means she who strikes fear. And she's really a battle woman. She's a woman who, that's why she represents boundaries. You know, she's coming in to let you know right now. And also, so too is Amaterasu. She's coming in with inner beauty. So these two are coming in to help heal these wounds that you have that block you from seeing your own inner beauty, which will look like the people around you are tending to not respect your boundaries or not see who you really are. And so this is causing some real conflict in your life right now. So they want you to know that these goddesses, they're here helping you. One other that just wants to come in, and she was calling to me. This is just, she's the goddess of discernment, Blodevwedd. It's interesting, you've got a lot of kind of Scandinavian and Celtic and Japanese going on here. Quite the variety. So, she's coming in, discernment. She's reminding you that it's really important when you're thinking about boundaries, because boundaries are things that we create with individuals, right? We have our personal boundaries, but we're willing to flex those boundaries when we love somebody or when we really depend upon somebody. I'm going to pull these back a little bit more so we can make sure that you can see all of them. Let's see, there we go. So the boundaries are very important, but what's even more important than boundaries is knowing when they're necessary, because boundaries are also like limitations. And how much do we enforce them? How much do we put forward in a boundary? How much do we rely upon our inner understanding, our inner voice, our guidance, and use discernment? These three women, these three powerful feminine archetypal energies that represent these aspects of the feminine, also in the masculine, of course, because we all share these. However, these are the goddesses that are coming through. So these women are here to support you in your decision-making process of what kind of boundaries do I have and who do I let into my inner sanctum. Because right now what this is really about is you uncovering your inner beauty, really connecting in with what are your innate qualities that make you so beautiful and amazing. And that's also going to be, because we're in the time of it right now, the shadow aspect that you're working on. The ways that you don't see your beauty, you see them as wounds or problems or breaks or fractures or damage. And the reality is that those flaws are just beautiful. It calls to mind there's a Japanese pottery form called katsumuro, I believe, and it's where a pot gets broken, they refire that pot and they line the cracks with gold, and then the pot becomes more valuable. It's a vessel now that can hold again, and it has more character and depth and beauty and value because of the journey that it's gone through. So what I'm going to do at this time, I love with my readings to always incorporate some energy work. If there's no point in having something be revealed to you if you can't do anything with it. So what I'm going to do is open up a space just right above you that will hold your attunements to these goddess energies. And when you want them, if you want to bring them in, you can open yourself up to them and allow them in. Just visualize as if you had a little doorway at the top of your head, and just open up that door and invite those goddesses in. So we're going to call in your attunement to Scathach. And if you're somebody in the group who's watching this video and you struggle with boundaries, we will call in for you your attunement to Scathach. Next, we'll call in your attunement to Amaterasu. Amaterasu. She's here to help you feel your inner beauty. And we'll call in Blodevwedd. Blodevwedd. Bringing in her guidance and discernment. Wow. Those are 3 grounded and centered women. All right. I hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful rest of your day.